What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back, speaking my sports talk. All right, guys, check it out. Not gonna be real long on this live. Um, this is sort of like a stay busy fight, right? These fighters have a stay busy fight. That's what this is, sort of like a stay busy fight, so to speak, because y'all already know my boy Teofimo Lopez is gonna knock Lomachenko the fuck out tonight. So that's the big fight. That's where all the action is tonight, no doubt. But for the time being, I just wanted to have a quick live, kick it with you guys for a little bit. Also, let me drop that link in the chat. Not gonna stay on, guys. I promise you, I'm not staying on too long because the card starts at 7:30, and I'm gonna be back on. I am doing the card tonight. Y'all already know. There's no way in hell that I would number one miss this fight, but I think it's only suiting that I do uh commentary on this fight tonight. For some small chance if my boy Teofimo loses, a small chance, but if he does lose, we're gonna sit here and kick it a little bit. You guys can serve me up my crow, but it's gonna be no crow eating by D Jefferson tonight. Because once again, Teofimo Lopez is gonna knock Lomachenko the fuck out. Seventh round. But check it out. That ain't the topic today. Topic is about Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and then Alexander Povetkin and Dillian Whyte. I want to talk about that. We've been talking about Teofimo for probably the past 3 weeks. Teofimo and Lomachenko spent hours and hours talking about that. So let's mention some other things in boxing real quick. Big Dan in the building. What's good with your Big Dan? Tommy Temple, what up, Tommy? Kevin in the building. Salute, B. Gotta head to work. I'll be back tonight for the live commentary for Luma. That's right. We going live. I'll see you then, Kevin. We're gonna have a blast, bro. Raider from LA in the building. Oh man, G Man boxing. Big up, D. Smash the light. Big up to you, G Man. Every time G Man steps in the building, I gotta tell you guys, if you haven't been over to G Man boxing, and that's just how you do it, put that title in the YouTube search and it pops up. One of my favorite channels on YouTube, hands down. G-Man Boxing is the man. Hashtag G-Man's Rock. Let's go. What's up, G-Man? MMA champ in the building. Loma. I feel you, MMA champ. Loma. G-Man says 120, 108 in favor of a Sil Lomachenko. Oh, boy. He gonna wash my boy that bad? G-Man, that's a wide margin. But one thing about it, pretty interested to know how the margin is gonna be that when they ain't gonna make 12 rounds. Because Teofimo Lopez is gonna knock Lomachenko the fuck out. Seventh round. What's up with you, Andre? That's right, 6 hours until Tio makes history. Yes, sir. Let's go. That's right, Andre. You got it. Andre knows. But look, I'm going to start this off. I got the link in the chat. I'll put it back in the chat real quick. Let's crank this up, man. Let's get to talking about this. G-Man, if you're not busy, you got time. If you're not at work or something, I would like you to jump on too. Give me your thoughts on this. I keep hearing this. I find myself defending Deontay Wilder probably more than people would assume that I like. Well, D, you're a Fury fan. Wow. How come every time I turn around you're defending Deontay Wilder? Because I keep hearing foolishness about it. Like, guys, I just go against the foolery, the narratives, the false statements and comments in boxing. That's what, because to me it doesn't go, and it's not in line with boxing. I love boxing first. I can't stand silly narratives and foolishness because it gives the casual fans that's trying to learn about this sport, it gives them the wrong idea. I don't really care where it's coming from. Sometimes it's not a foolish narrative. Sometimes it's just something that's just the way people think of it. Well, I'm here to clear it up. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, my guy Tyson Fury did not expose Deontay Wilder. That's my stance, and I'm sticking to it. He did not expose Deontay Wilder. Now I'll tell you guys why I say this. First and foremost, Willie Williams, my brother, what's good with you, Willie Williams? D salute Lopez. That's right, the takeover, Willie. Hell yeah, brother. So, what's up, man, girl? What's up, fam? Yeah, that's the consensus, but it ain't going down like that, man, girl. So look, Tyson Fury, I say did not expose Deontay Wilder. Not at all. I don't think he exposed Deontay Wilder because I'll start off by saying this. What did we actually, before he even fought Fury, when people were arguing about Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua and how that fight would go down, how that fight would play out, what did you always hear? Deontay Wilder's a one-trick pony. Deontay Wilder he only can land that right hand. Deontay Wilder only has a puncher's chance. Even Deontay Wilder himself said, I don't need skills. All I need is this bomber right here. They got to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only have to be perfect for 12 seconds. You can't be exposed. This is stuff that we already knew about Deontay Wilder. He wasn't the best boxer, but he had what they call the equalizer, right? We can call him a one-trick pony all he wants. Well, he must have been fucking David Copperfield with that trick because only one guy could figure it out, which was Tyson Fury. See, that one trick, no one else could figure out. But let's talk about why I don't feel Tyson Fury exposed him and, my whole idea on it. See, here's the thing. Derek Chisora, Dillian Whyte, Andy Ruiz, even Anthony Joshua, these guys can't do what Tyson Fury did for one particular reason. None of them have the footwork that Tyson Fury has. None of them. The only one who has footwork like Tyson Fury is Usyk, and he can't do what Tyson Fury did. And I'll tell you guys why. Because outside of not having the footwork that Tyson Fury has, these guys don't have the dimensions that Tyson Fury has. See that length that Tyson Fury used to keep Wilder at bay, to keep him back, to pop him with that jab. These other guys don't have that length. Wilder's the superior guy with the length in those situations. See that height that Tyson Fury has. These other guys don't have that height. It's Wilder that's superior with that height. You see, the herky-jerky movements. The only one who has those herky-jerky movements is Huey Fury, and he's not a tenth of what Tyson Fury is, and Wilder would spark him, slam the fuck out. And as I said before, when we talk about Wilder's skills, who the fuck ever thought Wilder was one of the highest skilled heavyweight boxers? I don't think any of us thought that. So I asked myself, what is it that Tyson Fury actually exposed about Wilder? I literally don't think he exposed anything concerning Deontay Wilder because what Tyson Fury showed us in the first fight and the second fight was what we've known about Wilder, that he's not the highest skilled boxer, but he has that equalizer. I don't think that Tyson Fury exposed Wilder and gave up any blueprint because these other fighters don't have his dimensions nor his footwork and skill set to emulate the blueprint. You can look at a blueprint, a picture of a blueprint, but if you can't read it, then it's worthless to you. And basically, I think most of these heavyweights, including Anthony Joshua, that blueprint that Wilder delivered is worthless to them because they're not 6'9". They don't have the footwork. They can't control the outside. They don't have the length to pop Wilder. There's a freeze frame all over Google where Fury stuck that right jab out and he's hitting Wilder, and Wilder's isn't reaching. It didn't reach Fury. See, these guys don't have that. So Fury, in my opinion, didn't give any blueprint on Wilder. He didn't expose Wilder at any levels. I don't think that he did expose Wilder because these guys cannot copy what it is that Tyson Fury did. And I keep hearing people, Fury exposed Wilder. Fury gave the blueprint. I think Ruiz will beat him. I think this person will beat him. I even heard somebody say they think F.A. Jagba would beat Wilder. F.A. Jagba, who got put down by Kalaze, would get knocked, slammed the fuck out. by Deontay Wilder. You know, I don't listen, man. It's like Hatman says. I love the phrase. Nobody is above criticism or below praise, right? Again, nobody's above criticism or below praise. And people need to keep that in mind when they start talking about Deontay Wilder. He said, I don't know why you even give this stupid ass topic the time of day, D. Because I keep hearing the silly shit, Andre. And I think it's silly. I think it's silly to disrespect Wilder. I think it's silly, and I think it's disrespect to Deontay Wilder. And a lot of these fighters get disrespected until it's like this, Andre. We say that guys have to prove themselves. They have to move up. They have to fight the higher level of competition, right? But then we see a guy like Fury beat Wilder. Now everybody else can follow suit. No, they have to prove themselves. You have to prove to me that Ruiz beats Wilder, that Dillian Whyte beats Wilder, that Usyk beats Wilder, Joseph Parker beats Wilder, F.A. Ajagba. I need proof of that because I don't really have proof of that, and I really don't agree. I don't agree. We just saw Dillian Whyte get slept by an old Alexander Povetkin, but it's so far gone to think that Wilder could sleep him. So I need proof of that. I can't just dump on Wilder, throw him in the shitter because my guy Fury beat him. Because me personally, I think Fury's the number one heavyweight. Now, some people will argue that it's not Tyson Fury. The number one heavyweight is Anthony Joshua. But outside of that, what's the argument? I don't think there is any argument. So we can technically say that Wilder didn't lose until he came up against arguably the number one heavyweight. And those are the facts. He did not lose until he fought a guy like Tyson Fury, arguably the number one or two heavyweight. This is who Wilder lost to. He didn't lose to a guy like Andy Ruiz who can't control his eating. He didn't lose by Dillian Whyte, who's not the best defensive fighter and just was slept by a 40-year-old heavyweight. He didn't lose to these people. He lost to Tyson Fury. He hasn't fought Anthony Joshua yet, so we can't really put him into the equation. And I think that it's partially hate for Deontay Wilder. Part of it is hate because a lot of people hate the guy. I think another part of it is the disdain for Deontay Wilder's fans because they talk so recklessly about Deontay Wilder that people want to dispel their rumors, so they go a little extra on Deontay Wilder. And then I think it's the fact partially about Deontay Wilder hadn't fought the top level of competition, so they're speculating that all of these other guys would beat him. But when you look at all of these other guys like the F.A. Ajagba, the Andy Ruiz, the Joseph Parker, and all of these guys, who the fuck did they beat? It's not like they have world-renowned resumes either. They've also struggled. These guys, Andy Ruiz was a champion. Many people think it was a fluke and will still think it's a fluke unless he has a rematch with Joshua. What has he done? He upset Joshua, and by what I could tell, he upset Joshua because he was fully prepared and Joshua was unprepared. And therefore, he upset Anthony Joshua. What did Joshua do? He came back, prepared himself, and took his fucking belts back, right? So how are we just, it was once upon a time where people thought that, and I was one of them, Wilder could knock AJ out. And with the performance he had versus Andy Ruiz, I think that was a safe call. Because if Anthony Joshua didn't tone those muscles down, if he didn't work on his fighting at range, his footwork, he was the same fighter that went in there with Andy Ruiz. He was this big, bulky, muscle-bound guy that was restricting his flow of oxygen, and he had horrible endurance and stamina. After the 6th or 7th round, Anthony Joshua was pretty much finished. And so I thought that Wilder had a good chance to put him down, put him out. Anthony Joshua had to change his whole game around to beat Andy Ruiz. And I'm just really puzzled on how everybody just want to thrust all of these guys over top of Deontay Wilder. Here's the reality of it. None of those motherfuckers beat Tyson Fury either because Tyson Fury is undefeated. So just because Wilder couldn't beat him, who the fuck, none of them beat him. Not even AJ. So how do we just dump on Wilder? And I don't like to hear that my guy, even though it's my guy and it sounds good, Fury exposed Wilder. It's bullshit. He didn't expose Wilder of anything. What did Fury do in that ring to make us think any differently from Wilder than before we thought before that fight? He didn't do anything because the same shit you guys thought about Wilder after the Fury fight is the same shit that you guys thought about Wilder before. When someone's exposed, they're exposed on things that we didn't believe, things that we overhyped, things that we thought he could do. We never thought he had great footwork. We never thought he was a master jabber. We never thought this guy changed his levels well. We never thought any of that. So how the hell did Fury expose him? What's up, Brian?
I don't know. Do yourself.
Oh, great, man. I'm super excited, wide awake. I cannot wait till tonight until Teofimo Lopez knock Lomachenko the fuck out. 7th round.
Yeah. I haven't slept nearly 64 hours, so.
Whoa, you better get you a nap, man. Are you going to be
Yeah, no,
sleeping
man.
through the fight?
Hey, if I fall asleep now, I won't wake up for the fight, so I'm up. I'm ready.
Can't wait for the fights today, man. I really can't wait for Lewis Ritson versus Miguel Vasquez. I'm really looking forward to that fight.
Yeah, Untangible. We're going to talk about fights that most people know. Don't nobody know fucking Lewis Ritson or Vasquez besides us.
I'm just trolling.
Right.
Of course, you're trolling.
The biggest fights. This top rank card has some of the most interesting fights on here, though. Let's forget about Teofimo and Lomachenko because I don't want to talk about that anymore. But Edgar Berlanga's going for a record, fam. Right? This is big stuff, guys. We gotta not only pay attention to these marquee fighters, but I want to get your ideas on that Wilder shit before I move on to this card. Ooh, did you, Intangible, how long have you been in? Did you hear what I was ranting on and on about concerning Deontay Wilder?
Well, I literally just clicked the video and clicked the link.
All right. Well, this is it. The whole Tyson Fury exposed Deontay Wilder. I say he did not expose Deontay Wilder because nobody thought any differently of Wilder or what he brought to the table after the fight as they thought about him before the fight. When you expose somebody, you're exposing them for something you didn't believe. But we thought Wilder was what he was prior to the fight. And all of these other heavyweights don't have the dimensions, footwork, or skill set to do what Fury did. So I don't believe he laid any kind of fucking blueprint either because they don't have the dimensions. So how did he expose Wilder? I don't agree with that narrative. So speak on it.
Well, I don't believe he exposed Wilder. I mean, for the most part, I feel like Wilder generally, his flaws were pretty apparent already. Although I do think there was one thing Tyson Fury made more apparent in that fight than it was in previous fights, which is if you get on top of Wilder, if you really get in his chest, he completely loses his composure, and his issues with balance and things like that, and back foot game and footwork become even more obvious as a result of that, and he starts to crumble even worse.
Right. I got St. Britt. I agree with this. This is a statement I can get down with, St. Britt. Fury confirmed what I knew Wilder was, a low-level fighter. Soon as Wilder fought a world-class fighter, he got his ass whooped. Confirmation, I agree with. I'm with you 100%. Yeah. He confirmed what Wilder was, but he didn't expose anything. So a great comment, St. Britt. Go ahead, Brian.
For me, it wasn't a matter of how it was going to, for me, it was a matter of when it was going to happen and who against, and Fury just put that explanation mark, because I knew all this stuff about Wilder long before he stepped in the ring with Tyson Fury. The only thing I didn't realize the difference between the two guys was absolute strength on the inside. Wilder had none. I thought he might have been bigger and stronger than that, and maybe he might be able to maybe hold Fury off a wee bit, but he showed no resistance at all. Wilder or Fury just bullied him, and Fury has the dimensions to do that. But I thought maybe Wilder would be a little bit stronger. That was the only thing I was really surprised at in the night. Everything else, you know, everything else I sort of knew going into the fight, and it was just a matter of when, where, and when. And
Got it.
Fury did. You know what I mean? Like so.
Right. I think King Buto, Mando Solo in the building. What's up with you guys, fella? Mando Solo said I think Wilder would have knocked out White, but I think AJ would have knocked out Wilder. Here's the thing. Mando Solo.
Hey,
Nobody.
man, it's Mr. Sheldon, man.
Oh my
Why you
God. Are you coming in to talk or are you coming in to just call me a liar?
Wilder knocked Fury out. You're talking shit.
Mine.
Okay, so what do you want to do? You want to talk about it or not?
You
But
stop lying.
you stay
D, 78 kicked you out of the LDBC, D.
Oh boy. All right. Yeah, there we go. Once again, I was never part of the LDBC to be kicked out or any other group on YouTube, but salute to you, Mr. Sheldon. You fucking dumbass. Anyway, um, Deontay Wilder, man, this is all fallacies to me, bro. I don't like look, man, I'm not gonna shit on any boxer undeservingly. Tank Davis, I shit on him about the way he moves. Not his skills, not his speed, not his explosiveness. I think his power is somewhat overrated because I've seen Pedraza take way too many clean punches from him. And if he was this big puncher that they claim he was, he would have slept Pedraza. Lomachenko put Pedraza down. So if Tank was this big excruciating power puncher, he would have knocked Pedraza out much earlier. He hit him with a bunch of clean shots. Also, Tank Davis, guys that have not proven themselves, which is why I always said that Wilder's power was real. And Julius and I have had this discussion over because guys like Wilder, Monster Anui, Teofimo Lopez, they have on their records knockouts, which means they don't make it count. The ref waved the fight over because the eyes are rolling in the back of their head. They're fucking knocked out. Tank Davis has a lot of TKOs, guys. These are fights that are stopped. These are fights that some guys were still standing when the fights were stopped. Those are TKOs. Knockouts, to me, displays raw power. TKOs is saying that you stop the guy, but that doesn't necessarily say to me that you have this extraordinary power, because here's the reality of it. You have a lot of fighters who've got in there and proven not to have a lot of power, but they have a bunch of TKOs because they beat the guys until they couldn't fight anymore. Maybe the referee stopped the fight because they were taking unnecessary punishment. Maybe the corner threw the towel, but these guys were never knocked out. Teofimo had guys on the fucking canvas in spasms, bro. Guys that get knocked out, they do shit like this. That's power. That's a knockout. But a referee waving the fight, or like Jeff Horn, Terrence Crawford, the referee stopped that fight because Horn was just getting beat senselessly. He was taking unnecessary shots and he had no chance to win that fight or even really defend himself well. So the ref stopped the fight. Terrence Crawford didn't have him sprawled out on the canvas. So it's a difference when we sit there and we talk about power, right?
Yeah. Accumulation of power or one shot power.
Right. Big difference.
So that is completely different. So, but sometimes accumulation of power, accumulation of punches is worse in the end because, in the long run you take more punishment. Even though you're on your feet when you get stopped. But no, Wilder has power. I don't know about the world class level. If the top fighters, if they would keep a lot of them down, but he would certainly stun a lot of the guys if he landed.
Yeah.
So just at that level, I don't know, but yeah, I'd say could knock out a good portion of the top 15 guys in the heavyweight division. If he landed his right hand on Povetkin, could knock him out. Usyk, maybe. If he landed on Usyk, maybe he could knock him out. Like he has power. He has pop in that right hand. So yeah, he could knock a lot of these guys out. That's I don't think that's in question. I just think, with him is at that level, get an opportunity to land that right hand against these top guys.
Yeah.
Would they give him?
Oh,
I think Dillian White's acceptable to it because I think he's got a leaky defense. There's certain guys, yeah, but no, he could knock out a lot of them guys. I know that about that. There, he does have power, but the elite level, maybe Joshua. I think maybe he could knock out Joshua too if he landed on the chin. So that depends. It depends on the night. It depends on the punch. It just depends on how it lands. There's no real science to it would have happened. So yeah. Do you unmute?
Yeah. So, Carlos Mendoza, what's good? I agree, Brian. Good points. What's good with you, Carlos? Timmy Nealon in the building. IBT Immortal Boxing Truth. He says no fluke. No, it's no fluke. But you ain't winning this season, though. I'll just tell you that because I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. Man, Girl said King Bucho, UMBDA lives rocking at the moment. Great work. Yes. Awesome channel. Great lives, man. Mr. BDA and King Bucho putting it down. My brother DT3 Boom Man in the building. Mr. Two Hands in the building. What's good with you? SSB, what's good? What's good? Appreciate you guys. They go Ronald Finkley up in the building. What's good with you, Ron, my man? Ron in the building. Troy, what's up? What's up with you, Troy? So, yeah, man. I don't think he was exposed at all. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think he was exposed. I don't think anybody's exposed from already knowing what we knew about him. I agree with St. Britt that Wilder gave us confirmation. Fury gave us confirmation of what we thought about concerning Wilder, but I don't necessarily think that at any level he was exposed. But I want to move on to this Dillian Whyte situation. Troy says there was a lot of hype around Wilder. A lot of people bought into it. He was exposed to those people. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Maybe Fury exposed his fans, right? These fans that thought that was comparing them to Ali and all of that nonsense. Maybe Fury exposed them on that level, but he didn't expose Wilder because we knew what Wilder was. Now, Mendel Solo says, put some respect on Povetkin's name, D. That 40-year-old man has top 3 heavyweights on his resume and only lost to Klitschko and AJ, and he was giving AJ some work. Yeah, I put much respect on Alexander Povetkin's name, and that's another part of this live, and you'll hear the respect that I put on him. Brock, what's up with you? Frankie Four Fingers. Oh, Frankie Four Fingers. You still work with them boys, with the Teamsters, man? Because Frankie Four Fingers sound like the guy that used to come break your legs if you didn't pay up. That's what Frankie sound like. What's up with you, Frankie? But look, so Dillian Whyte, man, you guys chats are coming fast as hell. Funny fuckers in the building. What's up? My man Monkey Kung Fu. He said a lot of people bought into Wilder's mystique, and nobody ever saw him as the dominated the way he was in that fight. Right, I agree. That's why people called it exposed and say it's a blueprint to beat him. Yeah, I know why they do, Monkey. I agree with all of that. I don't agree with that bullshit. Because I don't agree a guy can be exposed from what we already pretty much know he is. I believe that Fury gave us confirmation. Like, shout out to St. Britt again. He gave us confirmation, you know what I mean, that Wilder was what we thought. Wilder's a doser. Right. That's what he gave us confirmation of, BK. And he's a big doser. Look, so check it out. The Dillian Whyte and Alexander Povetkin. So here's the next somewhat controversial statement I'm going to make because Wilder didn't expose Fury was the first one. I think Dillian Whyte loses this fight, and I'm pretty confident of it. I think he loses again. And I hear everybody saying, well, Dillian Whyte was DJ Big Leg. What's up, fam? Dillian Whyte was beating Alexander Povetkin before the knockout. Yeah, I agree. He was up 4 rounds to 1 or 5-0, however you want to see it. He was winning the fight. He put Alexander Povetkin down twice, but he got slept in a way that I know he had a concussion. See, the referee was holding his head like he was a newborn baby, just like somebody that just got into a bad accident. Oh my God, it's gonna be all right. That's how the ref was holding him. That man had a concussion. They'll get ready to fight 5 weeks from now.
Yeah.
With wine, with that fluid around that brain. And that concussion he took, bro, he's not off of that yet. And yes, he did do good work with Povetkin, but let me tell you guys something. The danger now is in his head. Remember when AJ got stopped by Andrew Ruiz in their first fight? He came back into that fight with a different temperament, right? He didn't come in the fight with that dog trying to attack Ruiz. He did what he had to do to stay away from Ruiz because in the back of his mind, he was just stopped. So the first 4 or 5 rounds of that fight with Povetkin and Dillian Whyte, if you guys think that he's just going to come back in there all willy-nilly like he did in that fight, he's not. In the back of his mind, he will slap. What you don't want to do with a guy like Povetkin, I think he's very much underrated mental solo. I believe Povetkin's a very dangerous fighter, very smart fighter, high IQ. And if he could figure out how to knock Dillian Whyte out the first time with all of these disadvantages Dillian Whyte is coming in with in this second fight, I say he stops him again.
Not only that, but I also think Povetkin, the one thing he's missing in comparison to Whyte is maybe stamina. Povetkin is more athletic. He's more skilled. He's got better technique, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There are really less things you can kind of exploit with Povetkin when he's actually on and clicking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his power now Dillian Whyte knows, kind of as you said, D, but in a different way, that if he gets caught with one of Povetkin's shots, he's going to sleep. If he gets caught with that shot again, it maybe not even to that severity, because who knows, he might have taken some wear and tear effects from being knocked out like that. If he gets caught again with something real hard from Povetkin, there's a good chance he's going to sleep. So he can't come in with the kind of confidence he did in the first 4 rounds. It's not likely he's going to be coming out with the explosion to be able to knock him down twice the way he was able to early on.
Yeah. Even at that there, Dillian Whyte's angry, and he's looking for revenge. What does that give an opportunity to someone like Povetkin who can pick you apart? Especially when you're not thinking about boxing to that extent, because Dillian Whyte can feel embarrassed. Everything you could think of, and it could go on. I want revenge. It could go into that ring angry, and that just opens up more doors for someone like Povetkin. He's not thinking about boxing. He's thinking about revenge. Because I think Dillian Whyte's that type of dude. That there would be on his mind.
Yeah, I agree. Funny fucker said, I've said it many times. The last thing on a fighter to go is his punch. That's facts, And listen, I got a concussion. I was telling people this before on another live. I got a concussion when I was doing commercial construction. I was painting underneath this. I was doing a dental office, and they already had the counters and everything set up. Freaking marble damn counters. And I was painting underneath the counters, and I forgot that they already put the top and nailed it in. And I just stood up full-fledged. Bam! Smashed my head, got dizzy, almost fainted in there. Had a blinding fucking concussion. Bro, that concussion gave me pain. And I ain't talking about a little bit of pain. I'm talking about excruciating pain for 3 weeks. Yeah. 3 weeks. I was sensitive to light. I was sensitive to sound. My head felt like it was freaking midgets dancing around in there. It was terrible. And that was just 3 weeks of that pain. After that 3 weeks, it was still associated issues. But I couldn't take another hit on my head after that. Just like Intangible said, I don't even think it's going to take as much power for Povetkin to put Dillian Whyte down as it took him. I don't think it's going to take the perfect uppercut because his head ain't going to be right.
Also, though,
Right, man.
look at Dillian Whyte's big fights in the past. Oscar Rivas got dropped. Joseph Parker got dropped and was hurt for 2 straight rounds and was severely staggered in the 12th round.
Yeah.
Chisora hurt him sometimes. Joshua knocked him out already. He's been hurt already many times, even without the knockouts he's received already. So it's still, there's still damage that's already probably taken a toll on him already. Plus, he's 31 years old.
Right. Sabbath Kim said exposed as a sore loser. Okay, I will accept that. I will accept that exposure. No doubt. Major Key Boxing, El Jefe, Major Key Boxing in the building. Salute Triple Talk D. Salute Mr. No Hands. Yeah, that's definitely El Jefe. What's up, El Jefe? Man Crow said, I can smell that crow cooking. Yeah, Man Crow, like I told you, make sure that you season the crow well. Make sure that, you put the right vegetables in that crow stew because you're going to want to be able to stomach it. You ain't going to be able to eat it if it's nasty because Teofimo Lopez is going to knock Lomachenko the fuck out 7th round. So make sure your crow soup tasting real good there, Man Crow. Samuel Shaw in the building. What's good with you?
I'm looking forward to this tonight.
Well, I can't wait. I can't wait. KMXBC. He said Teofimo the takeover, baby. That's right. MXBC in the motherfucking building. That's right, man. Don't let anybody discourage you, K. We're going to be celebrating tonight, baby. It's the takeover. It's the takeover. St. Britt said, I made a vid on the MXBC. People go check it out. Okay, go check it out. But St. Britt, be careful because the MXBC comes with that under. Watch what you do there, fam, because those boys ain't playing around. Don't nobody want smoke with 2 hands. That's facts, or AKA 2-hand Shakur. Cut the crap out, Hefe. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, man, they don't want that. Hey, man, that's the truth. Like, Shakur, go get that Shakur work. I think Shakur made a mistake, though, Mr. 2 Hands, by not wanting to fight his boy, Jamel Herring. That's kind of holding him from moving forward. He should have just took that fight, fought Jamel Herring and moved forward, but not wanting to fight his boy. He don't really have a whole lot over there. Like, people don't want to fight him or I'm not putting him in. So, like, that's the thing, like, with the whole Crawford-Sean Porter deal. You know what I mean? If this is the fight that can make it happen, you got to take that fight. Ain't no friends in combat sports, fam. If y'all friends, y'all shouldn't have joined the same sport. You should have been in UFC and he should have been in boxing. It ain't no friends in this sport. People in the UFC, combat sports, motherfuckers get knocked out, hurt just as well. They fight their friends. They fight. Good friends, they fight. Bang it out, slug it out, bloody each other up, hug at the end of the fight. Great fight, my man. And they practicing together in the gym after the fight. Get it done, bro. You in combat sports. I don't want to hear this, my friend. If there's anything, the only thing that I will accept in combat sports is a Vladimir and Vitaly situation. They're brothers. Because in combat sports, you got to be willing to hurt that guy. I'm not too sure if I would be willing to hurt my brother, right? So I can get down with those guys not wanting to fight. But this whole we grew up together, we friends, cut it out, man. Cut it out. Y'all not that tight. Y'all not hanging out in the clubs every weekend. So what, y'all shared the same gym? And come on with that, man. Jamel Herring is a fucking ex-military vet. He's working a business for a management company. And Shakur Stevenson hanging out in clubs with, come on. Y'all not all that tight like that. Get in the ring and fight, man.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I tell you something, me and my brother were willing to hurt each other.
Well, I mean, that's what they, yeah. Y'all can get in the ring and fight it out. Nick, one of them Boston Nick from Pro Sport. His brother fight now. Until this day, they fight each other. So they can get in the ring and fight. You know what I mean? But Friends? Friends though? Jamel Herring and Shakur just friends. They cool. Sean Porter and Crawford, Danny Jacobs and Andre. Y'all not brothers, bro. You're friends.
Yeah.
Intelligence says, I think AJ changed his style to get the win and not increase the danger of bout by simply boxing instead of brawling. I don't think he's actually afraid of Ruiz. No. No one said afraid, Intelligence. We said he had in his mind that knockout. I personally don't really like to hear guys say that another fighter is afraid of any other fight. They're fucking fighters, man. They're fighters. That's what they do. They fight. So I don't think they're really afraid. Some of them may be afraid that this guy's more skilled than them and they could take their undefeated record or drop their stock. But to be afraid of another man, I don't think these guys are afraid of other men. Really, guys. Like
We hope
I'm
not.
gonna put that on them. Like they're warriors, bro. They're gonna get in the ring and bang it out. So no, but he definitely intelligence had it on his mind. He was intelligent enough intelligence to know that this dude can put me down. You feel me? That's what I meant. You know what I mean by that. But yeah, I don't think he was afraid either. Justin Trouble in the building. What's good? I'm not putting that up. But what's up with you, Dustin? Yeah, that dude does have some issues, though. I will agree with that. D Jeff, that concussion you had came from wearing those little ass hats. Well, what kind of concussion did I give you, Samuel Shaw, when I knocked your ass out of the prediction league? You ain't been back since. You that fighter that I fucking retired. I put your ass out with the 1-2, and you ain't been back to that prediction league since. Now, if y'all want to know somebody who's scared, Samuel Shaw is scared to come see D Jeff in that prediction league. Stop ducking me, son. Stop ducking me, son. Said brilliant,
Yeah.
D. Thank you, Frankie. Yeah, but so all right, Brian. Alexander, who is this? Let me see. Big Dan. What's up, Big Dan?
This is none other than the Gypsy Queen herself, Tyson Fury, or should I say Tyson McFlurry, the Gypsy Cheater, who a
Gypsy
couple of months ago cheated to win his fight against Deontay Wilder, the true champion for the WBC title, because he had a bunch of basically hampered gloves with barely any of the patent and the possibility of a foreign object to hurt Deontay Wilder and nearly almost kill Deontay Wilder.
Possibility.
And
That's not
yeah, he's a cheater. And he's actually obligated to be in a third fight later on.
Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck did I just come back to?
I don't know. Well, Big Dan.
Tyson McFlurry, this coward, is trying to get out of that fight. I hope whenever that comes. All I have to say is Deontay Wilder's legal team, look into that contract, anything to make sure that Tyson Fury does his obligated rematch for the belt. I think Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder, the true champ, Deontay Wilder, needs to make sure he has a legal team ready to get, if necessary, sue Tyson McFlurry and maybe even the president of the WBC. And
Who is he impersonating?
Hold on. Let him finish. All right, Big Dan. Now, you over here a lot around a bunch of boxing minds. You even BEA, I seen you on Mark Unrivaled. Around a lot of boxing minds. What I'm curious about is how the hell did you feed into this LDBC narrative about Tyson Fury ducking Wilder? Like, I don't understand with all of you guys how Tyson Fury could be ducking Wilder when it's Wilder who is not ready for December. Like, what part of this are you guys not getting? It is Deontay Wilder that's not ready to fight in December. Tyson Fury is ready to fight in December. And so basically he said, okay, Deontay Wilder, since you need time for your hands to heal, since you need time to get your mind right, since you need time for whatever the fuck, I'm going to go over here and take this stay busy fight, and I'll still beat your ass later. Because this is the thing. The fight's never been called off. Nobody's called it off. Not Wilder's team, not Arum, not Frank Warren, and even Suleiman came out and said the fight's still on. So you 2 reasons right there. It ain't no fucking duck, fam. It's Deontay Wilder that's not ready for December, but the fight is already still in play. You can't duck something that you're definitely going to do. What you guys that's defending Wilder talking about some cheater should ask yourself is this. Julius already broke it down. Shout out to Ring IQ. And I agree with him 100%. Cheating, the whole cheating conspiracy came from a guy who is not even in our community. He's not even a fan of the sport we love. And this is Young Farrell. No one ever started talking about this until Young Farrell. This is a guy who doesn't know shit about boxing. Clearly, he doesn't know shit about boxing. This is where the rumor started from. But like Julius said, if it was true, Fury would have had his belt stripped. He probably would be in court right now for attempted murder. He definitely would have been fined. Because if they had real proof, that's what happens. You think Wilder's just going to give his belt up? There you go. You know, Jimenez, when she fought Santron Cruz, it was proven she was cheating, and Santron Cruz got her belt back because it was proof that she was cheating. Even Suleiman, because Jimenez is Mexican, he tried his best to hold out for her. He gave her plenty of times. He wouldn't strip her. But when it came down and they had proof, Suleiman had no choice. No matter of his Mexican heritage, no matter if he was pulling for her or not, he had to strip her because they really had proof. The only proof you guys have is fucking Young Farrell. No proof. So Fury did not cheat Wilder. He beat the shit out of him, and he'll beat the shit out of him again whenever Wilder is ready to step up to this next fight. But the ducking shit, stop it, man. The dude's not ducking fucking Wilder. There's no reason for him to duck Wilder because he arguably beat him in the first fight. He beat the living hell out of him in the second fight, and he's better than him. And he has Wilder's trinket. There's no need for him to duck him. Romania, Mike, my man out in Vegas, said, "What up, guys? Loma will show everyone why he is a 3-division champion tonight. Let's fucking go." Hey, Mike, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I know you ready, Mike. It's going to be a great one. Die hard casuals in the building. What's good? Brown going one. What's up? He said deconcussion came from forgetting to take out the stems from his boo-boo. Oh, man, that's good stuff. That shit will give you a headache. But you know all about that. Don't you, Brown going one? Stop smoking that Reggie, boy. Fabrizio said, "Wrestling trouble." Stop. Okay. Let me not read that. Okay, y'all go back and forth. Imagine Taylor, who's undisputed, and Loma went up to 140 and became. Lomachenko wouldn't beat Josh Taylor. And I'll tell you guys this right now. Lomachenko is great, but I think this is where people start to take shit way too far with Lomachenko. Way too far. Josh Taylor has proven to ourselves he's a damn good boxer. Good boxer, all around boxing. Okay, he hits hard. He's at 140 right now, ready to go to 147. Lomachenko is entirely too small for a highly skilled boxer like Josh Taylor. He will beat the shit out of Lomachenko. Also, Lomachenko is already a weight class above where he should be, fam. Like, we gotta slow this down with this Lomachenko madness. Josh Taylor, hands down, I got him beating the hell out of Lomachenko. What do you think, Brian? And then Intangible, what do y'all think about this whole Josh Taylor Lomachenko chat?
I believe I've said this many times before on your panel and on other panels. I believe Lomachenko is maxed out at 135. So moving up to 140, doesn't really help him in any way possible. So, that's just what I got to say on it because I've said that many times before, D. And you know
Damn, Mr. Two Hands. You gonna do my boy Demel like that? He said Demel Harris shouldn't even have a fucking belt. That fucking bum.
Damn, that's harsh. Well, yeah, Josh Taylor beats Loma. Look, Josh Taylor, I think, would stop him mid to late rounds. That's not realistic. But I feel like the commenter, I don't remember who wrote that, but the commenter was trying to make that comment as sort of a hypothetical. Like, what would be the reaction be if Loma were to accomplish such a feat? That'd be incredible, I guess. I mean, There's not really much else to say about that. That's not really something to expound upon that deeply.
Yeah.
Well, if he did go up to, I will say this flat out, hands down. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If he was to go up to 140 and beat Josh Taylor, I would automatically be considering this dude top 20, 30 ever. I would already be putting him in my mind up there. Top 20 or 30 ever. If he was to go up and beat Josh Taylor. Because you got to think about this too. If he was to go up to beat Josh Taylor, we would assume that Josh would be 4-belt undisputed at the time, which means Loma would climb another weight class, snatch up 4 belts. And in my opinion, after the progress fight, Josh Taylor's clearly the number one guy for a reason at 140. Lomachenko would automatically be like, bro, like one of the best fighters ever. I don't think he gets that done. His team don't think he gets that done because for all of you guys talking about that, Lomachenko and his team have discussed going down, not up.
Yeah.
So, I don't think so.
I'd say he moves into top 100 territory. I just know too many fighters.
Better than me because that's your cup of tea. So
yeah.
I would agree with that.
I mean, there are fighters who have. I will say that's a feat nobody's ever accomplished before. So I would have to account for that too. Like nobody has ever become a 2-time 4-belt undisputed champion. In fact, there's only been I think 4 3-belt 4-belt undisputed champions in history: Hopkins, Taylor, Usyk, and Crawford. Yes. I mean, that would be ridiculous.
Just like it's gonna be ridiculous for my boy Teofimo Lopez, because when he knocks Lomachenko out, that's what he's gonna do. Go up to 140 and challenge the winner of Josh Taylor. Hey, look, let me ask y'all guys that too. Say Teofimo should be successful in beating the winner of Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez. Does he automatically get thrusted to number one pound for pound? Because with me, I say yes. Emphatically yes. He's automatically number one pound for pound because he would have beaten Lomachenko, who's arguably number one, 2, or 3, wherever you have him. And then he would go up and beat a 4-belt undisputed champ at 140. I say he'd be hands down pound for pound number one. What do you think, Brian? What's up, Memo Castro? My brother, what's good with your dead game? Boxing in the building. Let me drop this link just in case Mr. Two Hands dead game or somebody else want to come up. Go ahead, Brian. What you think about that?
I think it becomes the hottest property in all boxing. Forget Canelo Alvarez. I think possibly beating Lomachenko. That's pound for pound. And if he moves up and fights Josh Taylor, that tells me that this guy, he is daring to be great. And the way he's moving now, he wants to test himself against the best opponents. The people around him want to test Teofimo Lopez against the best opponents. And you know what? I cannot be angry at that because as boxing fans, that's all we've ever asked of these young guys.
That's a fact.
Or any of these guys to test themselves against the best. So I will not be angry at that there, right? If he knocks out Lomachenko tonight, or if he beats Lomachenko tonight, whatever way it happens, this guy, right? This guy becomes the biggest star in boxing. Never mind future star. This guy becomes a superstar in boxing. And then Bob Arum will have to give him everything he wants.
No choice or lose him. But BDA in the building. What's good with you, my brother? He said that guy sounds like he's talking to a CB radio. Two Hands, that was a good one, though. I gotta give him that. Tyson McFlurry. That's a good one.
Tio would be my automatic number one pound for pound with zero dispute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that, right?
Although, to be
It's just
honest,
not-
I hope the winner of Lomachenko does fight Haney. I do, because I want that to completely end all doubt. I want that to just. I want, like, in a perfect world, this fight would be for undisputed, and I would not want that. But that fight would just completely end all doubts on whether that. I don't know, man.
I agree with that. Even if the belt's not on the line, beating that champion, because I don't know if that belt can be on the line according to Scudamon or Sudamon, whatever his freaking name is. I don't care. If that belt's on the line, or if it can't be, even beating the WBC, what is it, champion? So I'm all mixed up now. Whichever champion is normal champion, whatever it is, that does take away all doubt. Because all these fucking belts confuses me, and I hate it.
Franchise.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
What's up? Nick Harmer in the building. What's good, Nick Harmer? And Savage Kim said young Pharaoh claims to have been abducted by aliens. Right. So the same guy that claimed to have been abducted by aliens says Fury cheated. Yeah, I believe him.
No, young Pharaoh knows what he's talking about, bro. I've seen a couple of his videos, and the dude's very knowledgeable.
Young Pharaoh don't know shit about boxing, and he admitted it himself.
No, but he's more of a combat type of dude.
I don't care. He doesn't know shit about boxing, and he admitted it himself.
No, but he's more of a combat type of dude. But
he doesn't know shit about boxing, and he admitted it himself.
No, but about combat, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know shit. One more time about the sport of boxing, and he admitted this, which means his credibility is in the fucking toilet. Fuck what Young Pharaoh says. That dude don't. I forgot more about boxing than that fool remembers, or even.
No, but he speaks like the Anunnakis and all that stuff, bro.
I don't give a fuck about that. I know about Anunnakis and spirituality. That don't have shit to do with the sport.
Do you know about the 7 chakras?
Listen, yes, I know about the 7 chakras. Which one is more important? Okay.
The 3rd chakra.
None. So how much do you know about the 7 chakras?
No, I've been studying that.
None of them are more important. They're all vital. Do your research. Everyone. They're all vital from the root.
But it's not a competition. It's a cooperation.
No, I know. That's right. So none of them are more important. It's like a team. It's like a team. And if you remove one of them from the team's not going to succeed. That was a trick question. Rhetorical.
Yeah, but
you shouldn't have answered it.
No, you know what I'm saying? I caught the question. I just didn't want to answer. But
right.
Let me call out Mr. Two Hands.
Let me holler out my man Chet with the super chat. My man Chet Collins said, "Today's the day, bro. Loma getting ready to set to destroy your boy." I think he meant to say Teal. I don't think Loma's going to destroy Loma, but destroy your boy Teal. KO 8 rounds. Good afternoon, panel and chat, and hope y'all are ready for tonight. Well, Chet, like I've been telling you for the past couple of months, and I do appreciate you with the super chat, Chet. It ain't possible that Loma's going to KO Tio in the 8th round, Chet, because Teofimo Lopez is going to knock Lomachenko the fuck out. 7th round, Chet.
Let me just say this real quick. Shout out to Mr. Two Hands, but you got to see me, bro, when it comes to this debate. This Loma Tio. You know what I'm saying? And real quick, because I got to bounce real quick, man. I'm about to go to the store. I'm about to pick up some food for this fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do it big time, man. This is a Super Bowl, bro. But fuck St. Britt, bro. I'm going to fuck you up, bro. And I'm going to fuck your girl, bro. And fuck that punk ass Fabricio Monzol, bro. I'm going to knock your bitch ass out, too. Shout out to Brian Harkins and Intangible. I'm out.
All right,
have a good one.
That's really fucking crazy.
Damn.
Hey, man, look. That motherfucker just threw me off my train of thought. I think this is crazy as fuck, bro. But yeah, man, this is it, man. This is the biggest thing. Well, I've not been excited about a fight in so long. Like, I'm really excited about this fight. But I want y'all to know I'm gonna sleep like a newborn baby should Teofimo lose. I'm gonna sleep like a newborn baby. Telling you, no bad dreams. Don't give a damn. I'll eat my crow. As a matter of fact, that'll be a nice, healthy dinner to go to sleep on. Crow soup. because I don't give a rat's ass if the kid loses. You know, it's a win-win situation. Like I said, if he loses, he's losing to arguably the best. So no problems with me. I think the Lomachenko lovers are gonna be tossing and turning in bed tonight. That's gonna be hurt.
They no matter what happens, I'm gonna sleep well. So even though I got Loma, doesn't mean I don't respect Hill.
Facts. Romanian Mike said, I'm gonna be brutally honest, guys. I love Loma, but he's getting touched a lot at this current weight class, and I don't think he will move up. Yeah, neither do I, Mike. If he does, I will consider him pound for pound over. Listen, over GGG, Mike. Oh my gosh, you another L dog. You love these Middle Eastern, Eastern European. GGG ain't pound for pound on a goddamn. That motherfucker Loma been over GGG, but Mike, I do agree with you. He's not going to go up, man. People want to see Loma get hurt. Even mentioning shit like that. Like, he's already getting, like Mike said, touched up more at 135, and that's simply not because of the lack of what Loma can do. It's because he has to do more to stay away from these bigger guys. 140 is just ridiculous. You guys know how shit. Loma's 5'7", guys, with a 65-inch reach. You know what size some of these guys? Look at fucking a Hooker or the kid fighting tonight, Cicero. Like these guys, he's 5'10", 71, 72-inch reach. What you got asking for? All of you people talking that nonsense are asking too much for Loma. Loma's already completed and done the things that he needs to do in boxing. Only thing Loma can do at this point, this goes out to all you fucking Lomachenko haters. The only thing Lomachenko can do at this point, in my opinion, nothing to tarnish his record. The only thing he can do is just build on to his record before he retires and go to the Hall of Fame. He can only stack on top. There's nothing he can do or has to prove. This guy has already proven something that no other fighter in history has ever done. What more do we have to prove, man? Lomachenko is cemented great. He's a cemented great, bro. He will go down in the Hall of Fame, potentially one of the all ATGs. Even with those little bit of fights, the reason I say that is because of what he's done and accomplished in those little bit of fights.
Yeah, I agree.
Come from the fucking amateurs and don't even want to take on those kind of challenges until they have the amount of fights that Loma has in total. They go 15 fights before they even take on those kind of challenges.
Yeah,
You need to stop Lomachenko hate. This dude is fucking. He's masterful. He's cemented. He's cemented. His legacy is cemented. I want everybody to keep that in your mind. Lomachenko's legacy is cemented. He's great. That's it. Hall of Famer. Walking fucking Hall of Famer. Lomachenko. That's what I think. Stuart Little, what's up, my brother?
Yo, Stuart, what's correct? Did you hear what Mark said in Punch Stroke stream today?
No. What do you say?
He came on right after you left. He came on the stream, and first thing he said, "Are you waiting to see a Jeff Lacey versus Joe Calzaghe tonight?"
He was another underrated fighter, I think, Joe Calzaghe.
Very good.
Sons, what's up there, brother? Young Farrell don't know nothing about combat he doesn't, bro. Hefe was trolling. He was trolling. 7 Chakras and Anunnaki sent Wilder to the space debris floating around Saturn rings. Good one, true son. Yeah, man. So look, guys. I just wanted to come kick it with you guys, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. I don't think I missed anybody. I kind of try to keep up with the chat, shout you guys out. I didn't want to go long, and I'm definitely not. It's 5 o'clock. I'm definitely going to be back in about 2.5 hours because there's no way I would miss this fight. And I had to do commentary on it, guys. So, and then you guys, it's going to be a lot of people doing fights tonight. And we all have our favorite channels. It would appear that mine is my favorite channel, but it's absolutely not. My favorite channel is between 3 channels, actually, and I'll tell you guys right now. IBFP, Ring IQ, and my man, Unrivaled Boxing Talking News. And G-Man is slowly creeping up in You know, matter of fact, I'll put him in my top 5 pound for pound. So we got IBFP, Mr. fucking Two Hands Up, G-Man, Unrivaled, and Ring IQ. That's my 5 favorite channels, guys. But if you guys are on another channel, much respect. You know, we all have our favorite. There's going to be a lot of people doing lives. But if not, your boy D-Def will be here. Live commentary. I won't say blow-by-blow commentary because sometimes I'm going to be talking shit in between, but we're going to have a good time. Y'all come check me out. Brian Harkin, give me some quick closing thoughts, fam, so I can shut this thing down.
Yeah. Well, Deontay Wilder is injured for 2 years, so is this the end of his career? You know, we don't know. Apparently, Mark said the source he got this from is respectable and he trusts the source. So, you know, if it's true that Deontay Wilder's injured, does he retire? Povetkin and Whyte, tough fight, tough. It could be tough to call because who knows what's going. You know, who knows what mindset Dillian Whyte will be in. But you know, I got Povetkin in that, and I'm looking forward to a great fight tonight. And may the best man win. May the best man win.
Facts. Well said, Brian. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you coming through, kicking it with me. This is definitely one of the shortest lives we did because I'm too excited to be talking until the next live, bro.
I did do another video now, so I do. So
yeah, I gotta do some more. Make sure I'm full of snacks and everything. Well, look, guys, Tyson Fury. No, he did not expose Deontay Wilder. And anybody who don't agree with that, next live, come click the link and we can debate that. He didn't expose a goddamn thing. You know? No, I don't agree with him exposing Deontay Wilder. And I will say, too, y'all people, don't hate on Deontay Wilder. Hate on his silly-ass fans that put him overboard. Sometimes I think it goes, you know, out of control with going at Wilder when it's really these fans that made him what he was really not. Also, I firmly believe that Dillian Whyte could stop in this rematch with Alexander Povetkin. I think Alexander Povetkin, although he's old, he's still powerful, which he's shown us. He's still a very good boxer, one of the best at the heavyweight division. And I do believe that he stops Dillian Whyte again. And as far as my guy, Teofimo Lopez, make sure you guys come through tonight after the fight, right? After the fight, because I will be here for a while after the fight, just a little while, because I'm going to shoot over to Mr. BDA for the after fight, the post-fight show. So y'all got to come over there to Mr. BDA and King Bucho, because we're going to be rocking over there on the post-fight. But I'm going to stick around here so that I can make all of you guys eat your crow. I know you guys think I won't be eating some crow, but I won't be feeding it to you, giving spoons to all of you guys, because it's simply this. It's simply like this. Teofimo Lopez. Oh, what's up, Mala? What's up, fam? Before I say this, Teofimo Lopez is going to knock Lomachenko the fuck out 7th round. And y'all know how I always in this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.